Již více než 3 desetiletí přináší nejvyšší mistryně Činghaj světlo na náš svět svým božským učením. Plně osvícená mistryně předává meditační metodu Kuan Yin těm, kteří touží okamžitě objevit boží přirozenost uvnitř sebe a v jediném životě dosáhnout věčného vysvobození z cyklu převtělování. Metoda Kuan Yin byla dosud praktikována všemi osvícenými mistry, například Buddhou, Konfuciem, Guru Nanakem, Ježíšem Kristem, Lao Tse, pánem Krišnou, pánem Mahavírou, prorokem Mohamedem, mír s ním a mnohými dalšími. Mistryně zdůrazňuje, že pokud máme vždy na paměti Boha, poskytujeme nezištnou službu druhým a následujeme zákony vesmíru. Dosáhneme svého nejvyššího potenciálu jako lidé a skutečně pochopíme náš účel na zemi. Nejvyšší mistryně Činghaj je mimořádným živým příkladem soucitu, pravidelně posílající materiální a finanční pomoc, jakož i lásku, uprchlíkům, bezdomovcům, obětem přírodních katastrof a dalším potřebným. Nejvyšší mistryně Činghaj je velmi vděčná milovanému Bohu za veškerou finanční pomoc, pohodlí a podporu postiženým a potřebným a za každou dobrou věc za celá léta jako pokorný příjemce pro jeho soucit a lásku k jeho drahým dětem. Nejvyšší mistryni Činghaj se dostává podpory a lásky od různých organizací, médií, vlád a jednotlivců, stejně jako mnoha ocenění, například v roce 2006 Gucciho ceny za mír, považované na východě za Nobelovu cenu za mír. Ceny světového duchovního vůdce v roce 1994, ceny Mahavíry v roce 2008, vyhlášení 22. února a 25. října za dny nejvyšší mistryně Činghaj, čestné občanství Spojených států a tak dále. A během let byla poctěna řadou dalších ocenění a vyznamenána za její výjimečnou lidskost a humanitární činy. omlouváme se, že pro nedostatek prostoru a času se nepodařilo zmínit mnoho dalších ocenění a vyznamenání. Jako skutečný zastánce našich krásných zvířecích přátel, nejvyšší mistryně Činghaj prosazuje pokojnou a láskyplnou rostlinnou stravu a s probuzením lidstva k posvátnosti veškerého života předvídá klidný a nádherný, zcela veganský svět, kde zvířata i lidé žijí v blažené harmonii. Její iniciativy šíření veganských trendů jsou různorodé a zahrnují distribuci letáků alternativního života, mezinárodní veganské restaurace Loving Hut, veganské potravinářské společnosti, veganské kožešinové výrobky, Supreme Master Television a také pravidelné hovory vlivným vládám, mediálním vůdcům a účasti na televizních konferencích o změnách klimatu a tak dále. Ať jsme si toho vědomi, či ne, její úsilí mělo obrovský vliv na globální povědomí ohledně životního stylu, přátelského ke zvířatům a také na to, jak tato laskavá cesta může přinést trvalý mír mezi národy, přičemž zachrání naši planetu před klimatickými změnami a katastrofami. Během let cestovala nejvyšší mistryně Činghaj po celém světě od Ameriky po Afriku, z Evropy po Oceánii a vedla stovky proslovů a diskuzí s veřejností a svými žáky o různých duchovních tématech. Dnes máme to požehnání vám představit jednu z těchto osvícených přednášek pod názvem Buddhistické příběhy. Zásluha charity a dodržování 5 pravidel a Brahma žádá o dharmu. První část z 10 v pořadu Mezi mistryní a žáky v angličtině 3. srpna 2015.
Chim chim rồi nữa đấy, sổ này là tôi này nhầm. Okay, try to listen. Take turn, alright? Yeah. Oh, this day you were outside, right? And then you come in, right? Very good. What to do? Huh?
我们明天要回去了，怎么让我们进来？
不想回去？
我们明天回去，所以让我们进来。
啊 ，OK, that's very good， 非常公平。哦，这个感觉，明天要回去了。哦，I'm so sorry。反正不管我在哪个国家都一样哦。啊，都是中国人吗？讲中文吗？
大部分是中国人。
I don't understand. What are you? 不管你在哪国都一样啊，反正要来还是要去。也许我们要弄那个东西，那个什么山的那个什么叫什么？今天齐安山。齐安山啊，真的是有这种吗？真吗？他们怎么弄的？那个人在哪里？讲也许不对啊。台湾这么小，哪里有一个地方那么大的？他们在喜安山很大吗？有没有人知道？是你讲的吗？OK， 是谁属于喜安山的？啊？啊？喜安山哦，喜安山没有属于那边，不过知道哈。多大呢？啊？够不够给我们呐？啊，
够。
山这样大哈？
一个山，
嗯？
一颗山，
一个山，
一个山，
一个山而已。
对，
应该够大。
啊？
应该够大。
山那是多的，怎么那么大呢？还有别的地方，
是。
不过不会够的。 也许现在够。
先去再说。
Con mang được không về? Hả? Thì em con mang không về?
Về đâu?
Về
Sao? Về đâu vậy? Về Mỹ hả?
Dạ. Về Đức, về
Đức, về Mỹ.
Dạ. Thụy Điển.
Áo? Hồ Lan?
Thụy Điển.
Thì đâu có xa lắm đâu.
Xa nhưng mà chúng con vẫn nhớ.
Thì mai mốt trở lại. Oh my God, never enough, không bao giờ đủ đâu. Nhìn bao giờ đủ chịu nữa. Okay, take care. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. What is? Oh, I try to look. You know, it's like Barbara Streisand. She said, I'm not beautiful, but I know how to make myself beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, it's pleasant to see a beautiful thing, huh? That's why we put flowers and stuff. And I just blend in, huh? Decoration, everything. You know? It's a pity if, all this beautiful thing. It won't match, you know? So I try to, color my life. Yeah. Because of you. Hmm? Yeah. Otherwise, we don't really need all this. Also, I'm too pale, too pale. Suppose somebody see me so pale, they think, wow, vegan, no good. They don't know about karma, They don't know why I'm pale sometimes. Okay, what is this? Ah, okay. I have to see again. My God, everybody want me to go to their country. And I'm only one. Yeah. The transcendental body can go everywhere. This is the physical body. Physical, huh? Oh man, I forgot my glass. I remember the dog's vegan bone. Well, I forgot my glass. Dog's bone, vegan bone, I remember. But my stuff, I don't. Okay, you want some? Less food is all the time. You also want it for your dogs, huh? But I don't have enough vegan bones here. These are from Taiwan, from my company. So we just, bought some for them. Look at Abby and Benny is smiling. Right? You know this. Yeah. They're really smiling their way up to heaven. Wonderful, huh? Hey, look at the happy people. They're so beautiful. So how is the food today? Everybody has enough? Good. Even if not enough, 1 or 2 days you won't die. I promise. This is a method to teach you how to die, no? Yeah. Originally, Kuan Yin method is like that, how to die properly. How to die every day. Practice dying. So that when you die, you don't feel terrible, yeah? And you're used to it. What is another day of dying? But this time may be real. We should really thank the past masters, monks and nuns and scholars who had take time to record the Buddha's teaching after the master's nirvana. And also for the past and present persons, lay or monks or nuns who have really dedicated themselves, sacrificed their time, and precious health or under any difficult situation, to translate this so that I can read it to you. We have to thank them. And may they be blessed forever by all the Buddhas, past, present, and future. May their merit be immense. May they be liberated forever. Thank you. According to Buddhism and the believer and the tradition, when you read sutra and all that, you have to put on incense, flower, and bow to the sutra first and thank all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas in 10 directions, all respectfully, before you read it, okay? And then you cover the sutra also with silk or, beautiful cloth, and I just make it more popular. Yeah, more easy, simple. And I apologize to all the Buddha. I say if I done something wrong, according to the tradition, my heart is full of respect. It's just that I cannot always do that. So please, all the sin, whatever I've done wrong, is all on me. At least other people, they hear the names of the Buddha, according to the sutta, they will get benefit. Yes. There is the story about another person here, similar, huh? Okay, I told you already, I promised you to talk about the fish, yeah? Okay, thus I have heard, this is from Anand again, huh? Once the Buddha was in the Save country, in the golden garden of the billionaire named Kapkodok and the Prince Kita. At that time, there was a rich person. He's very, very rich, but he has no son. So both of them, husband and wife, went all over every possible worshiping area to plead for a son. Because of their sincerity, she gave birth to a son, finally, And then one time, both of them went out to near the river, and playing and having picnic. And then because they're happy, so they're tossing their child up and down, up and down. This is a thing you should not do, okay? When we had the king and court, they put that scene on, that the prince keep, like rocking the baby next to the water like that, is, above the bridge. This is the thing you should not do with babies, so you might lose your hand and then you might get loose, your grip, and then the baby might fall down. You don't do that on the balcony, you don't do that next to the river or anywhere. Except maybe in the bed when you just cradle him a little bit, then it's okay. On bed, big bed, or on the floor, carpet floor, then okay. Now, so, and then they were, the mother keep, throwing the baby in the air and then catch him, some people do that. Keep doing that. Then she was so happy, and distracted by the joy, and then the baby fell into the water. Oh my God. She screamed for help and, jumping around, and then a lot of people went inside the river, go in the deep bottom, but cannot find him again. So, of course, the mother collapsed, from pain and sorrow, blaming herself. For a long time, she was unconscious until people helped her to put ointments and medicine, then she regained her consciousness. At the end of this river, there was a little village, and there was also a very rich family, and the rich father also has no son, and he also went different worshipping area, you know, wherever they think is very successful, they keep praying everywhere, but didn't get any son. One day he told one of his servants to go out to catch some fish with a net at the river. And then he caught one big fish and brought home. And when they opened the stomach of the fish, the baby comes out, still alive. Yeah. And it's even a son. Yeah. Oh, they're so very happy, this family. And then they bathe him, you know, make him clean everything, and then bring it to the boss. Oh, the boss was so beyond himself with happiness. He thought, wow, up to now we've been praying for a son. So this is the heaven reward for our sincerity. This is a miracle. This is truly heaven sent. He believed that. Of course, would you know? You would? No, okay. And then they, of course, they take care of this child very well and give him everything he needs. Yeah. And then the other rich person heard that at the end of the river, one person caught a fish, and inside the fish was a boy. So the both of them, husband and wife, went there and have a look. Oh, when they saw, hey, this is my boy, you know, exactly is my boy. Because the other day, my wife was playing with him, and then so he dropped into the river. Unfortunately, you know, but this is so good. Thanks all the gods that you caught him, and now we can have our son back. And then the other one, you know, the other rich person said, you are talking what? This is my son. God gives it to me. I've been praying all these years. So this son just suddenly came, you know. That is truly God's will. I give you nothing. This is my son, I keep. Oh, so then both of them, you know, the husband and wife will say, oh, we love our son so much, and we have been in pain and sorrow all these days because we lost our son. Please, have mercy. Return our son to us. Anything you want, we give. And the other man said, I want nothing. I am rich, powerful. What do I want from you? This is my son, so you please leave. And so back and forth. Nah? So they could not decide what to do. And then both the family brought the son to the king so that he can judge what to do, can tell what to do. So they came up, and the one who lost the son say, Your Majesty, this is really my son. The other day my wife was playing with him next to the river, and he fell into the river. So this is really my son. Please be fair, you know, and help us to regain our son. So the other one, the one who found the son, yeah, also say, Your Majesty, this is my servant, you know, caught the fish. And then inside the fish is this son. It's not from this family. This is from the fish. Okay. So the king say, oh my God, only one child and two family claim him. So the king, he said, okay, this child, both family can raise him. You know, take turn to raise him. And when he grows up, each family finds a wife for him. And whichever family has a son, then that son will belong to that family. Understand that? Yeah. 2 wives and 2 families. Which wife bears the next son, then it belongs to that family. Okay? So both of them thanked the king and thought that's okay, it's a not too bad solution. They want to obey the king's decision. So day after day, and day turned to months and years, and both the family raised him up, and both possession belonged to him, and each family marry him a wife. Okay. And one time he has to go to another area, another city, to do something. But it seems like it's a great affinity. Yeah. So when he finished his business, he saw the Buddha. By the way, when he was going around preaching in different places, and he saw the Buddha so bright, so much light around him, and he looked very, very significant a person. And a lot of people, follow him and became his disciples. So he felt suddenly very, very respectful. He felt like he found something that he wanted. So he went in front of the Buddha, prostrate to him, and then sit at one side to listen to the Buddha's lecture. After a while, after hearing the Buddha, he felt like he's a dry, dead tree became alive again, like springtime again, after long winter. And then also there are rain, coming down, and then make all the buds come back. When he left to go home that day, he was so happy and excited. And then he wanted to become renunciate under the Buddha's protection. Everybody see the Buddha just want to become a monk. And nun, yeah. Even though, and it's like an iron will in him, like nothing will move him now, nothing will change that. Even though the both family give him a lot of luxury, money, and everything he needs, but he doesn't feel satisfied with that. He feel all this possession and richness. It's just like the cloud in the sky, If a little wind blow and then nothing is there. As is like the foam at the ocean, when the wave come in, there's some foam, but after a while, nothing. Yeah, that's what he felt about the possession and the existence of this life. So he wanted really to become a monk. So he told his desire to both family parents. He said, "Beloved parents," something like that. When I was born, I already had this accident that the fish swallowed me up. Yeah, but luckily I'm still alive, or else I would have died already. I would have lost my life anyway. Yes. So, and I think about that, and I feel that nothing in this life is really permanent. Nothing is really solid and lasting. Even I have beautiful wives, or high position in the society, or a lot of possession, I feel this is all impermanent. So I would like to only become a monk, and then practicing the truth, then it would be the best, the lasting happiness, the true happiness for me. Please let me go. Then both the family feel, suddenly also enlightened, open their heart and say to him, it's all right if that's what you want. So both parents okay for him to go, to become a monk. That's rare, huh? Normally one parent's already difficult. It's two parents and also two wives as well. Oh, these are really, He's really lucky, huh? Don't you think? Nah? Yeah. Even just to go on retreat is already very difficult with the wives or the husband, not to talk about both parents, both wives, and all the friends, everybody. Let him just go like that, huh? Lucky guy, my God. Wouldn't you like to be like that, huh? Okay, and then after that he went to the Buddha's residence, and he prostrate or bow in front of the Buddha and said, "Were Honor One, human body is difficult to attain. Physical life is like an illusionary dream." Yeah. So I sincerely want to leave it all behind and come here humbly, beg you to accept me with your merciful heart, merciful compassion, to be one of your monk disciples. So the Buddha say, "Welcome, welcome monk." And then he became a monk. So simple, huh? And then all his hair will be gone off, and then his body changed into the Chasa monk's clothes. And he gave him the Dharma name Trong Tin. And he was very diligent and concentrate in his new life. And then after a while, not too long, he attained Arahant position. Seeing thus, I, Anand, asked the Buddha, not I, okay? I wasn't there. I mean Anand. Anand kneel down and begged the Buddha to explain how come, what kind of merit did this monk Trong Tin saw in the former life, so that he even went through the fish mouth into the fish body so long and did not even die, not even from suffocation or the acidity from the fish stomach, they digest anything. Yeah. And then, even then, he has the fortune of 2 families. And then now even can come here and be one of your disciple monks. So the Buddha say, Anand, listen, a long time ago, there was a Buddha appear on this planet also. His name is Dipati. One day he was preaching to the great assembly, and there was a rich man went there to listen to the Buddha talk. And then at that time, the Buddha was talking about the merit of charity, of charity. And also the merit of keeping the 5 precepts, yes. And then he was so happy, very glad to have faith in the Buddha. He was very, very happy, and very suddenly his faith in the Buddha, was born in his heart. So he asked the Buddha to accept him as the lay disciple, yes, to take refuge in the 3 jewels, mean the Buddha, the Sangha, and the Dharma, the teaching. Buddha, the Sangha mean monks, and the Dharma mean the teaching. Of course, he also take the vow not to kill, not to kill and not to harm, ahimsa, our first precept. And after that, after take refuge in the 3 jewels, he take out 1 golden coin and give it to the Buddha, offer it to the Buddha. Because of that, so life after life, his merit is, immeasurable. On this world, not many people can compare to him, in richness and merit and health and all the good things as he has. Yeah. Anand, that rich person at that time, this now is a Trungtin monk, Bichu. Bichu means a high monk already. Yeah. Sami means lower monk, just novice. So he's already Bichu, meaning high monk, high priest. From then on, from that time until now, Trungtin has enjoyed richness and honor for 91 aeons. Imagine, just a number, but meaning a lot, yes. Because you will see that Buddha always mentioned that. If somebody has a lot of merit, he would say 91 aeons. Buddha love numbers. Yeah, The 8 noble paths, the 4 noble truths, the 12 affinities, Huh? The 3 jewels. etc., yeah? Yeah. And 84,000 means to enlightenment, 18 Arahant, 500 Bhikkhu, whatever that is, He likes numbers. Just to make sure that the assembly understand, Because without a concrete number, maybe people cannot grasp it very well. Just say, oh, it's a numerous lifetime. It's a numerous, how long is numerous? I keep thinking, So he just has to give them a number, Yes. And the 5 precepts, the 10 good merit ways and all that, everything he has a number. So make sure that everybody cannot argue anymore. Like, do only 4 is good enough or not? No, 5, okay? And then because of that, and nowadays he could enjoy both prosperity and richness from both families. And because he always keep the first precept very, very sincerely, the non-killing, the ahimsa, the non-harming others. Therefore, even the fish cannot digest him, cannot kill him, swallow him, but cannot do anything about it. And because he also take refuge in the 3 jewels, and therefore today he has a chance to meet me, to bathe in the truth Dharma, and attain Arahant position, free from life and death in the 3 realms. After hearing all this, I, Anand, and all the people there, so happy, and their faith is multiplied, and they sincerely want to continue practice. And they bow or prostrate to the Buddha and then left. Okay, Good? This also that is another short story. Any question? You see, keeping just even 5 precepts, especially the non-violent precept, no killing. The Buddha don't tell lie. He's a Buddha already, Life after life, he sacrificed a lot. Therefore, he became a Buddha. That is for ordinary sentient beings. Ordinary person can attain Buddhahood by being sincere, morally stable, keep the precepts, and sacrifice for others. But the Buddha was very extreme. I tell you one story, okay? Yeah. One story. One of the sacrifice. Otherwise, if I read all of this sacrifice, it takes forever. But one day, if we have more time, I will read it. Yeah, it's a lot, and you know my talent of translation nowadays is terrible. So I read a short story.
Charming way.
What?
The translation is very charming, so it's really enjoyable.
Thank you. Typical. She always praised me. She always make me feel good. Thank you. Okay, so I couldn't find the other one, so I just read one. The one of this is similar, okay? A little bit extreme also. The Buddha, he sacrificed everything so that one day he will become Buddha. Whenever he sacrificed something, he vowed that from this merit, I just want to be Buddha. I don't want to be the Brahma. I don't want to be Vishnu. I don't want to be the king of the three worlds or nothing. I just want to be Buddha, enlightened master, so that I can help others enlighten and lessen their suffering. Yeah, that's why. But life after life, yeah, countless lifetime that he sacrificed a lot. That's why I told you I don't want to be a Buddha. I don't want to come back and be Buddha. If it has to be so many lifetime like that, I just practice Kuan Yin method. Yeah. Okay. Oh well, because before many lifetime he was even king and queen and all that. What time is it now? Maybe we could do it, huh? Are you sleepy? Okay. Okay, then I try to read this one. Maybe just half and tomorrow another half. Okay, huh? Yeah. Just to let you know why I say I don't want to become a Buddha. Okay. This chapter, title, Brahma asked for Dharma, the truth, the teaching. First I have heard, one time the Buddha in the Save country, in Tientang ashram. He has another ashram. Eh? People keep offering different ashrams so he can come and go and stay with his monks. Because of compassion, sincere compassion to save sentient beings. So in order to save all sentient beings and all that, he has sacrificed and worked very hard, life after life, so many lifetimes. Very, very tiring and suffering a lot to become a Buddha. Yeah. When he first attained Buddhahood, he felt like it is so difficult for anyone on this planet to aspire to Buddhahood, because he has been doing so much sacrifice and suffering. Understand, life after life, he can look back and see. So he thought, no one can do this. Yeah. So he thought to himself, it's too difficult, too difficult. All the sentient beings, their ignorance is so deep, so profound. And this ignorance is like poison into their system, yeah, into their mind and their soul, their heart. So their mind, their heart is very chaotic, yeah. It's not stable, not in good condition. And their concept is very narrow. Their wisdom is zero. Mostly they follow the not correct way of teaching, the incorrect way of teaching. So difficult to now teach them the truth and to bring them into the right path. So he was shaking his head. He said, even so, in this case, even if I continue to stay in this life, it's useless. No use, no use. It is better, maybe I go to the emptiness of nirvana. It's better. And then the Brahma, the king of the third level, he looked down and he heard the Buddha's thought. So he flew from his throne, from the third level down. In front of the Buddha, he greeted the Buddha very respectfully, humbly. And then he knelt down with his palm together, respectfully say to the Buddha, I prostrate to you, World Honored One. Just now, I receive your thought that the all beings on this planet are so difficult to teach, and then you want to enter nirvana. Because of that, I came here and beg you to stay on this planet to give the teaching to all beings. Actually, this word it means truyền pháp, meaning like initiation, kind of, you know? Yeah. So that the light of the truth will spread all over the world as well as in heaven. So all beings will bath in your merit and your blessing. And then they will be liberated from life and death, and from the lower birth of animals or devils, you know, ghosts, hungry ghosts, and in hell, etc., etc. And they will be peaceful in Buddha's land. Please be compassionate and open your mercy to accept my request. It's very difficult. They have old type of writing, you know, very, very respectful and a lot of prostration to you and this and that. It's very difficult for me to translate into modern language, you know? Yeah. Even if they don't prostrate, they would say, I prostrate, you know, meaning very respectful. Or maybe they touch a Buddha with their head, or maybe not. They would just say very humbly like that, yeah, as if they're prostrate. So the Buddha said, oh, you have such a good heart and pleading for all beings. Okay, then it's not so bad. But you know, I observed, yeah, that all beings are so covered with the ignorance dust of life. And they only run after, you know, like sensual pleasures, high position, you know, name and fame and richness, and they just eat and sleep, you know, indulge in physical pleasure, in anger and in hatred, and their heart are so blackened, has no wisdom in it. So I think even if I stay here on this planet, it's useless. It's a waste of time and energy. Therefore, I want to go to nirvana, yeah, enjoy better. So the Brahma king, the Brahma god, say again, I prostrate to you, Honored One. Just a saying, you know, may not be that he prostrate physically. It's just a very respectful talk, you know, like I bow to you. O Honored One, please have mercy toward me and all others in the heavens as well as on earth, because we are covered by the ignorance way, life after life. They don't know where to go. Day and night, they're just fetters in this kind of bondage. Don't even know when they can be free. So please have mercy. They say it better than this, but I just make it short. Even he begged for heavens as well, you know, heavenly beings, yeah, in the three worlds. Not just the humans are ignorant, huh? Heavenly beings also, after their marriage is finished, their flower on their head, you know, the light on their head would be dim and wither, and then they die. Either be born again in humans' world or in animals' world even. If there's no enlightened master been teaching them since they were on earth already, then even in heaven nobody teach them. They had no master. They belong nowhere. They just enjoy the heavenly pleasure for a while, depends on how much merit they had, and then they die like everyone else. And then they're very sad before they die because they know exactly they are dying. It's not like us even. We don't even know, so boom, we die. Okay, fine. It's quicker. You don't have to spend days or months or weeks worrying about you dying and knowing where you're going. Down, lower level, knowing already. And there's nothing you can even do. With all your power in heaven, nothing you can do. The Brahma said to the Buddha, right now, it seems like the Dharma will be elevated, will be spread out. It's a good time to teach other beings. I have seen that there are many, many beings will be enlightened, will be saved by your blessing, by your teaching. So please stay here and help whoever you can. Yes. Because I remember in so many countless lifetime, countless kalpa, countless eons, because of us, all beings, that you have gathered even just one stanza of the truth, or one quadrant of the truth, because you wanted to know the truth so much. So even you sacrifice your own life, you forsake your wife and children, you sacrifice for the truth. Very scary, very frightening in way. No one can even do what you did all this lifetime. Because of that, because of all this, and now you have become Buddha. Because of us that you wanted to become Buddha, and because of us that you sacrificed so many lifetimes. So now you have become Buddha. Please don't forsake us. Yeah. I feel goosebumps too. I feel very touched too. For what he said. Yeah. Now that World Honor One has already attained the ultimate goal of your life that you wanted, but all of us are still like grass on the ground, covered by thick fog, so many lifetimes, and waiting for the sun to dispel all this covering, so that you can see the light and can bud into flowers and beautiful beings. Yes. I prostrate to you. I beg you, please do not forsake us and go into nirvana. Not so soon, he said. Yeah. And I remember another time. It's a very long time ago. There was a king named Tuloba, also on this planet. He ruled over 84,000 smaller countries. I just told you numbers. It has to be 84,000. Many times he mentioned that. Even not this king, but the other king also ruled over 84,000 and have 10,000 great officials in the court, in his court, etc. And then he has 60,000 mountains and rivers, meaning his country is big. Yeah, it has to be number. It's more visualizing. It's more concrete, right? If you say, a lot of mountain and river, we cannot grasp, the mind. So he used numbers all the time. It has to be 60,000 mountain and river, okay? And then he has 800,000 smaller, what is it like in Africa stuff? Tribe, huh? Yes. Those are tribals, yes. And then he has 20,000 wives. And he had 10,000 great officials, in court officials. Well, in the old time, they have wives and they have concubines and they have ladies in waiting and servants and all that, and all included. Because once in the former life, in the former time, even recently, like say Qinglong dynasty or something like that, not far ago, not long ago, the king always have a lot of ladies, yeah? He has one wife and two second and third wife. In case the first wife cannot bear a son, then the second wife or the third wife. Or maybe the first wife is in a bad mood, then he go to the other, so it's convenient. No need to wait or beg her to reconcile or things like that. He's a king, he can't just say, sorry, honey, come back. She went back to mother and then he went to the second or the third. He's a king, yeah? And then apart from that, he has concubines, which he probably never touched, never seen. But he must have. It's for his dignity. I don't know why they do that. And so all these virgin maidens had to offer themselves to the king, either voluntarily or by force, yeah? And then they will never, ever marry again, marry anyone else. They belong to the king, even though the king probably never saw them, never have anything to do with them. But they have to be there for him, in case he ever wants it. And they're not allowed to marry anyone else. Yeah. If they have, kind of side affair with anyone and caught that is chop head, both. The boy and the girls. Yeah. And all the boys are useless anyway. They're all eunuchs. You know what I mean? Yeah. All cut, chop, chop. Useless. So that's why he has a lot of wives. He wants to make sure all the boys are chop, chop. Chop off, where, right? So they cannot mess up with his 2,000 wives, 20,000 wives. My God, what can the king do with 20,000 wives? I'm telling you. Even one wife is a big headache already. What's he doing with 20,000? But this is a, tradition like that. Kings have a lot of wives. He take any he wants, any of the concubine. Or maybe he doesn't, but it's there for him all the time. Understand? And then they do something else then. Maybe they serve the queens, they do something, just a pastime. Or play with the eunuch, yeah? Okay, yeah, I'm talking a lot. It's not Buddha stuff, huh? Yeah, but just in case you don't know. Just in case you wonder why the king has 20,000 wives. Oh, yeah, this is the way it is, Yes, the way it was, huh? Okay. And nowadays, if you have second wife, whoa, trouble with the law or whatever, you know what I mean? Yeah.
It still exists.
What, love?
It still exists.
Still exists? Where? In Arab? Maybe in some countries, some smaller countries. Kings or maybe... Yeah, not only the king in the old time have many wives. The court officials, or any rich person, any rich man, he has 7, 10, 20 wives, no problem, or more, And then whoever is not caught by his blue eyes, then they become like more or less a servant, doing things in the house, serving the big wife or doing anything. Yeah. But whoever among them bear a son, then the elevated status, become the third or fourth or fifth wife, whatever. Yeah. Has to be son, okay? We women are nada. In the former time, we are nothing. Always a man. Maybe that's good. That's why God make me come into this woman body just to show him. Just to show him that we women can do some.
It does affect the two people.
It has some effect, no? Yeah. Nowadays, we have many prime minister women, president women. Thank God, huh? Thank God. And high officials, also women. Yeah. And a high banking official woman. Yeah. Like Christine Lagarde, for example. Yeah, they're all powerful now. They're powerful. Even India have female president. Yeah. Before, no? Maybe still there. Not Indira Gandhi. Recently, a new one. President. Yeah. Not Indira Gandhi. No. Now. Few months ago. Yeah. No, Pakistan is another one. What did you say? Yeah. She president or prime minister? She was president. See, told you. You India, you don't know nothing. Yeah, what did you say?
She's the president.
Yeah, you good. Now you know. Okay, just so rare to have a president and you forgot. Huh? This is a thing that you should never forget, right? It's so rare. So rare. What?
I'm also Indian.
You are Indian? Oh, you look like Indian to me. Blonde hair and all. Blonde hair and fair skin.
We're Zoroastrians in India.
Oh, yeah? Good for you. See, woman, we know more than you, huh? Look at that. What kind of Indian is he? Huh? Just eating curry and doing nothing and don't even read the newspaper, don't watch the television. What you been doing all this time in your life? Okay. I don't understand this kind of man, do you? No. Where else? Where were we? Okay. I remember the Brahma God, the God of the third world, the highest level in the third, in our physical spiritual dimension. Yeah. Lower physical spiritual dimension. Even Brahma came and begged the Buddha, the enlightened master, to teach, to enlighten him and all his heavenly beings, not just the humans, not just this physical level. Because Brahma also one day kaput. Yeah, when his time gone, his world also dissolved, just like our planet one time, or not. You see? So he came and begged the Buddha. So now he say, I also remember your world-honored one. World-honored one is one of the respected title that people address the Buddha, okay? Yeah. He has many, like world-honored one, Arahant, enlightened one, Buddha, okay? Like that. Or also heaven and earth master, also many names like that. It's just honor title. He has 10 honor titles, but I don't remember all. That's enough for you anyway, okay? 10, also 10. We can't run away from numbers with him. Long time ago, there was a king named Tuloba, also on this planet. He has, already say many thousand already, huh? Okay. And then at that time, his moral, his fame, and his power, no one can compare at that time. He is absolute, the master of all the kings. Because all his subjects and all the sub-subjects rely on his merit, his moral store of merit. So all of the countries very prosperous, happy, and peaceful. Yeah. So everyone is very, very glad, and they worship him. But one day, he was thinking to himself concerning material possession and comfort. I lack nothing. But concerning spiritual practice, to be able to liberate others, I don't have. If a human just live with material gain only, or following sexual desire, thing like that, physical desire, then the heart is just like trees and wood, yes, or pebbles and stones, and then to invite for disaster come into his life. That is being born, painful when you're born, painful. It is said that when the because we say, why is the Buddha including being born as one of the disaster, for the human being? Because according to scientists, when the baby is born, their skin was like many of the very painful, sore, and a lot of radicals and bacteria attack them right away. Yeah. If they has not been protected somehow by themselves or by the mother's DNA or with the mother's breast, that's why they always recommend that the mother should breastfeed their babies, because the mother's milk from her own breast will give the baby more protection than any other medicine can afford. So it's very lucky for any baby who is breastfed by his own mother. Yeah. So he included. At that time, there's no scientific proof, but the Buddha already know being born is a pain. You see, the four pain, the four disaster of human life is being born, getting old, getting sick, and die. So it's a four noble truths, he said. How noble can that be? Born, die, and sick. What do you call it? Four noble truths. Okay, fine. Yeah. All right, then. So it's not different than any animals, just eat and sleep, and even laying on top of the pool, on the dung, and don't feel anything, just to pass time. It is my fault, the king thought. I have to find a way. It is my duty to find a way to liberate them, to liberate all these ignoramus that he mentioned above, okay? After thinking first, he posted messages, and a flyer everywhere, taping on the walls everywhere, and asking all the people under the sun, anyone who knows about the truth of enlightened saints to liberate other beings, can come and teach me. And then whatever that person wants, I will give, without reservation. Yeah. He probably thinking just all the store of jewels and money and, even his kingdom or even his throne. Yeah. So, there was the God again, the lower God of the astral level. Hear about that, see that. So he want to come down and test the king. This boat has nothing better to do than making trouble. Yeah. Story after story, you will see all this kind of God keep coming and making trouble for the Buddha. The poor Buddha, the poor Buddha to be. He's just a mortal, right? He has no power, nothing. He has only a sincere desire to liberate other beings, his subjects, for example. And then they have to come down and make trouble. You see what trouble he make. You will see. You will see, and you cannot love them. Thank God we're not going there. We pass by, yeah? Hello, and sayonara. Pass by the astral level. But be respectful, huh? Otherwise he come and test you, and then I don't know what to do. Okay, this god Koti Samong, he's one of the king in the probably astral level. He came down. He changed himself. He used a magical power to change himself into a vampire. Yeah, the face is very, very blue and green. No, green and blue, sunlight. It's a glowing green kind of, ugly green. And his eyes is so red like blood. And his teeth are as big as the banana. and it protruded out like fangs, banana. Probably his mouth would look like a bunch of banana. Okay, must be scary. Yeah. And then his hair is growing upward, standing up. Probably he used some kind of spray, gel, hair gel. Probably bought it from supermarket and take it up like those junk nowadays, punky people. No, hair all stood up. Yeah. And his mouth, the fire comes out from his mouth. I guess he has some oil inside and then pull out, like those people. And then, these circus people, they can do that. Probably that's what he does. No, he's not. He's just making trouble. He's just making himself look like trouble already. And then he came in front of the palace, torn away the flyer, and then said to the gatekeeper, "You go inside, tell the king, I know the truth. I will teach him. Let me in quickly. If he wants, I will teach him." Okay, the gatekeeper was okay. Quickly go inside and say, "Your Majesty, outside there is a I don't know, a being or a person or whatever. His appearance is terrifying." Yeah, but he said, he professed that he know the Buddha's teaching, the truth, enlightened teaching. So he want to come in and teach you. Please tell me what to do. So the king was very happy. Oh, he put on his hat, his crown, wear his majestic clothes, the best appearance, and come out to the gate and greet that person and invited him in. And then he even let that terrifying being sit on his throne as a sign of respect, just to show how much he's thirsty for the truth knowledge, understand, and how humble he was, how sincere he was in this matter. That's what it is, okay? He wanted to show that. Probably that's what he felt, oh, so rare, so rare to have the truth. And then he treat him like God, of course, right? And the next morning, he prepared a very high dais, beautifully decorated, maybe similar to this, okay, or better. And then he served him meals and drinks, and then he asked all his musicians in the court, playing music, singing song, welcoming, and dancing and all that, welcoming the teacher on the dais, on the platform. And then all the court officials, and the citizens in front of him, in front of the teacher. And the king come out, greet the teacher, and kneel down, prostrate in front of him, this terrifying person. Imagine, He must be really, really sincere. And he prostrate in front of the teacher, this terrifying vampire looking, and requested, plead for the truth teaching. So the vampire said to him, King, to learn the truth is a very difficult thing. You want to hear it? It's not easy. I'm warning you. Okay? Not teaching yet, just warning. And the king say, very humbly, please, sir, please have mercy and compassion and on us. We are ignorant. We don't know how to request properly, and respectfully. Please teach us how to do it so that we can hear the teaching. And the teacher, the vampire teacher said, if you bring your wife and children here for me to eat. Then I'll teach you. I told you it's scary. I told you I wouldn't want to be Buddha like that. Okay. All right. So, after the king heard that, he obeyed him and said he will obey and do that, what he wished. So he came back to the palace, called his wife and children. He said, I have to tell you this. Husband, wife, parents, children, loving each other, clinging to each other, but it's only in the cycle of life and death, of impermanence. Even so much love one day must separate. Even so much attachment one day must cut asunder by death or disaster or sickness, anything in this world is not real, is not permanent. So because I want to find a real way, the truth, in order to liberate myself also, and for you also, meaning the wife and the children. Therefore, I want you to offer your life to the teacher, because that's what he wanted, so that I can learn how to become Buddha. What do you think about this? The wife, not you. The wife. I'm still telling the story. So they agree. They kneel down in front of the king, say, we will obey your command. Yeah, just like that. Probably that's, at that time, the wife must absolutely obey the husband, the children also. But maybe because they also know this is for good cause. You see, probably the king is such a true seeker, sincerely true seeker. And so the wife and the son already knew that, yeah? And also became used to his idea and his way of, searching already. Huh? Abraham?
Yes.
Yeah, he also sacrificed his son, but then finally the God didn't kill the son. Yeah, but he killed the goat. What kind of God? Oh, maybe it's just symbolic, Yeah, he probably won't kill the goat either. What kind of God who need to eat the goat anyway? Then I won't worship him. But the Buddha was so desperate, he was so sincere, and so pure in his heart that he doesn't doubt 1 second this kind of teacher. Who even asked to eat human flesh before he even teach the truth. You understand? Nowadays, even you would say, I won't do it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Probably I also say, I won't do it. Yeah. But he was so pure, so sincere, so desperate. So they do that, okay? After having obtained the agreement from his wife and children, he brought them in front of the teacher, of the vampire-looking teacher, and give it to him. And then the teacher, in front of the whole assembly, take them one by one, eat them. Yeah, I'm telling you. In a blink of an eye, he finished them. Alive. Everybody sticking his tongue out and shake their head and, you know what I mean, yeah? Oh, God. Everybody was so scared, so frightened, and so disgusted. I would be, too. Huh? We would be. At that time, all the court officials and the citizens saw that the king doing such thing, they don't like. They don't agree with that. They don't feel satisfied with that. And then they feel that the king is too superstitious, too stupid, too crazy in his belief. Yeah. But they do not know truly that the king do all that other being, other human could never do. because he truly wants to find a way to liberate others, yeah? So he sacrificed. The officers, and the citizens, they were just like, they compared it, just like those frogs that lay in the bottom of the well, doesn't see anything else except the well, a little sky in the well's mouth. Okay, after, he say, to be able to see far, yeah, and know wider things, wider knowledge, not every mortal can understand. Yeah. So nobody understands the king, that's what I meant, yeah? Okay. Now, after eating all the beings there, the wife of the king, the queen and the princess, he read this stanza. It's a stanza, right? Four sentences. It's a stanza or it's a quatrain? Quatrain, okay. He read this to the king. He say, everything is impermanent. Oh, don't we know that? If you're born, then you suffer. You have to suffer. Meaning if you have a human life, then you suffer. Don't we know that? Yes. If the king just came to us, even you can tell him. Right? No need to offer the wife and the children. So, everything is impermanent. If you're born, then you will have to suffer. The five senses, yeah, has no real substance. I and everything I possess is all illusion. That is the first stanza that he gave to the king. And then after the king heard this, he was so happy, so happy, so happy. What kind of king who doesn't even know these things? Yeah, I guess it's different when it's spoken by somebody with authority and enlightenment. Heaven authority, instead of anybody who just say or read the book. It's different, huh? Maybe that's why. Just like initiation from the master is different from just reading whatever, saying enlightenment. It's good. We all have Buddha inside and we all can become Buddha, blah, blah, blah. And then after that, he told all of his subordinates, copy these stanzas and give it to everyone in his kingdoms and the sub-kingdom. And then the god, in the form of a vampire, saw that the king was really pacified and moved because losing the wife and children being eaten like that. So he changed himself back into the glorious god again and said to the king, wow, precious, precious. Yeah, Your Majesty really respect the truth. So, therefore, it's not long after you will become Buddha. It won't be long until you become Buddha. And then after that, after he spoke to us, the queen and all the princes, return back to normal. Yay. What a test, huh? Goosebumps, telling you. Just, as normal. Alive. So, world honor one. The King Tuloba at that time is you. It was you. Buddha. It was you. In such a long time before, you sacrificed so much for the truth. How come you have the heart now to forsake us and go to Nirvana? Yeah. And then he said, world honor one, I also remember another aeon, long time ago, in the past. Also on this planet, there was a king. This is many lifetime of the Buddha, né? There was this one already scary. You want to listen more? Yes? Yes? Okay. No, I'm fine. It's just that it's rarely that you have time to come here. I also have to take time for you. even though I also have other work to do. It's not like I don't have. But I'm also glad to see you, and I perceive your sincerity and your pure heart. So I also have to do my best for you. It's just that body is different from mine, you see. If I have another person like me, then I would take turn, you know. Or maybe 7, then Monday, Tuesday. Monday I work, Tuesday I work. You all understood, right? Joko, you have? Okay. No need translation around here, no? Never mind. If you don't understand, just laugh and later ask a neighbor. Okay. That was another king, huh? Name is Kensani Yetle. Wow. He also ruled over many countries, sub-countries, yeah? Also, 84,000 tribes, 20,000 wives and concubines, and 10,000 court officials. Okay, this king is very, very gentle, very good, very loving and kind. He loved all equally, and he never let his citizens lack anything. You know, like he do charity, give them what they need. So all the citizens are very happy, live a happy life, and all the trees and the plants are very lushful, growing plentiful. So all the citizens in his kingdom regarded him like a father, yeah, like their own father, like a big father, good father, godfather. No, I mean, good father. We don't want to talk that word because sometimes, you know, the thing is a movie, that movie.
It's a new story?
Huh?
Is this a new story now? This is a new story?
New one,
New one, okay.
yeah.
What's it called?
It doesn't say.
It's still part of this continuing.
Oh, this is a continue.
Oh, okay.
The second story of the Buddha's past life.
Oh,
The first story already done.
Okay.
Or the queen come back to life. Queen, children, is everything okay. This is another country, another lifetime. Okay? Another past lifetime. Right. Okay, Bodhisattva? Savana? Got it? Yeah. So, it just looked the same because he have 84,000, 21,000 wives. I told you, it's just a symbolic number, yeah? So that's why she's confused, because she thought, how can every king have the same? But it's just a Buddha talk, you know? He just tried to get it drive into the mind of the listeners so that they won't forget, yeah? If you just say, oh, so many queen, many sons, then they think, okay, many. But if you say 84,000, wow, that's a lot. You see? Okay. One day the king sit on his throne and was thinking thus, I attained this high position in the world. Is, you know, very respectful, reverent position, because in the past life, I probably done many good deeds, yeah? And now all my citizens enjoy prosperity and happiness. Nevertheless, this is only physical things, material comfort and satisfaction. Concerning physical comfort and material satisfaction, one day it will disappear. Any material things will disappear or kaput. Kaput. It's not a lasting happiness, yeah? So I would like for myself and all beings to have lasting bliss and happiness. Then I really have to go and find an enlightened master to teach me the truth. Otherwise, it won't work. Yeah. Okay. After thinking thus, he again tell all his subordinate to write this leaflet, notice, write a notice and plaster all over the country. Whoever knows the truth, come and teach me. And then anything they want, I will offer. Okay, one time there was a Bolaman means a Brahman. In India, there were 4 castes of people, right? You know, 4 castes. The highest is a Brahman. The second is Shakya. Huh? Yeah. The warriors. The third? Merchant. Yeah. The fourth are the lowest. You know, they are untouchable. Yeah. I mean, they're doing a lowly job, you know, like laborers, yes, or scavengers and, you know, slavery or servants, or, you know, bringing human waste to throw out, because in the old time they don't have toilet. Yeah, okay. These are the lowest one, and nobody touched them because they believe, for example, if a Brahman touch this lower class, then his class also change into low class. So, and then wouldn't that low class change into Brahman class then? Yeah, why only one-way street? Right? Why only one-way street? Okay. So one Brahman person come inside, come to his name is Lao Dosai, huh? He went to the palace and say, I have this miraculous teaching. Go in and report it to your king. So of course the gatekeeper run inside and report it to the king. And the king was very happy and put on his best appearance, you know, the crown and the best kingly outfit, came out to the gate and bowed to him, invited him in like a god. And then he asked everyone to prepare a very high, magnificent dais, and then invite the teacher to sit on it, just like before, you know. Yeah. But they don't say that this Brahman is ugly looking or anything. So this time the king has luck, a better luck, at least from the view, you know, better view. You know, like when you buy a house, you have good view or not view, you know. Last time was terrible view. This time better view. Okay, it's getting better all the time, huh? It's getting better all the time. And then after the Brahman sat on the dais, high dais already, the king and all of his subordinates kneel down and bow to him and requested him, say, great honorable, great master, is it such an honor and happiness for us today to receive you? Today you have such a compassion that come to us. You know, please show your mercy and teach us the truth that you knew. In the old time, they're so polite. Even the king was really well brought up. Yeah, good manner, huh? Good boy. And Lao Dosai, the Brahman, said, I have acquired this wisdom with a lot of labor and work and diligence and, you know, a lot of work and suffering. I go through a lot in order to obtain it. And now, from far away, you know, area, it's not so easy. And now, and also I have to practice it, you know, and to continue practice. It is not so easy like you said to come here and just teach you. So the king said, please, your honor one, great master, tell us what we should do so that we do it properly, you know, according to the tradition or whatever, yeah. And the Brahman said, if you want to hear the teaching, the true teaching, then you have to bore 1,000 holes on your body. It's getting worse all the time. I told you I want you. You still want to hear? The words already you heard, but whether or not you continue is the same, right?
All holes get filled up at the end.
Yeah, we continue. We continue. And then after you bore the 1,000 holes in your body, you have to fill it with oil and put timber, something to burn it. Put wick, right?
Wax.
No, put something. No, with like a cloth to put it in, so that wick, right? So and then burn it. Yeah. Then doing that as an offering to me, to make offering to me, then I will tell you the teaching. Oh, the king was very happy, so glad. Yeah, he accepted right away. But he said, please give me 7 days. Yeah, after 7 days, then I'll do that. And the Brahmins, why? You were scared or something? You tried to, run away or something? The king said, no, I want to tell all my citizens to come so that they will also be able to benefit from your teaching. Yeah. So he told them to write a notice again that all the citizens in this country should know that in 7 days, the king Kiensani Yetle, because of requesting the truth, will bore 1,000 holes on this body and burn it as an offering to the teacher. Whoever wants to hear the teaching as well, please come a certain day, at the palace courtyard. At that time, all the smaller kings and all the citizens of all these countries feel so sad, so sorrowful, so painful. So they come with each other, gather each other and come in front of the king and say, Your Majesty, all of us, and the citizens relying on your merit and blessing for thousands of lifetime. So we became very peaceful and prosperous up to now. If Your Majesty bought 1,000 holes in your body and to make light, to offer, then of course you will die, they said, okay? Then whom are we relying on? Who can we depend on? Yeah? We will be like children without parents. Please reconsider. Do not do this. Sacrifice is just for one person. Crazy request. Yeah, everyone would think like that, right? Yeah. And then after that, the 20,000 wives and 500 prince and princess and 10,000 court officials, they all came and kneel in front of the king and say the same thing. Try to stop him to do such a sacrifice. But the king was displeased. He talked very loud. He raised his voice and say, You do not try to obstruct me. This is the great thing that I have an opportunity to do. I sacrificed my body just to listen to one sentence of truth. Then in the future, if I became Buddha, I will rescue all of you first, liberate all of you first. Because all of them see in the way the king expressed himself, truthfully and decisively like that. They continue crying and crying, but the king didn't change his mind. After 7 days, he came in front of the teacher. The Brahman prostrate in front of him as a student to a teacher, and then say, Please, great master, with all sincerity, we follow what the teacher requests. And then now I will begin to bore holes in the body to make light to offer to you. And then they asked his subordinate to bore holes in his body. Nobody dared to do it. And then there is one of the, the lowest class person. The king want to award him something, so they come in. After he bore all the whole, he just throw the knife and left. He did not even take the reward. He just had to do it just to help the king because nobody else wanted to do. And even the king let the lowest class touch him. Not just touch him, but bore holes. 10,000 holes. Oh, how can you continue to live like that? Everyone saw this. They all, they tremble with fear and sorrow. And then the king humbly said to the Brahman, please, great master, tell us the teaching first, because after burning the light, burning the oil, maybe I would die before I could even hear the truth. So please say it first, and then we can burn after. So the Brahman read a quatrain like this. Whatever exists will disappear. If something from high, then they will fall low one day. Didn't you know? If there is a union, then there will be separation. Didn't you know that also? Yes. You didn't? Then you must make 1,000 holes your body. If being born, then we'll die. Ah, what a truth for 1,000 holes in the body. And then after the king heard already, he tell them to copy and then give to people. And then he asked his subordinate to light the lamp on his body. When the flame comes up very high all over his body, his face is still very pacified. He didn't complain. He just, as normal. He doesn't change his attitude or appearance. And then he vowed, he said in front of everyone, I have suffered like this for the truth, to request the truth. I vow to use this merit for the Buddhahood, yeah? Yes. After I became a Buddha, I will use this bright wisdom to destroy all the darkness in this world for all beings to benefit. After he said that, after he sincerely make a vow like that, the whole heavens and earth shaken violently, up to very, very high heaven, one of the high heaven, not very high, high at that time. And then all the heavenly being was surprised. Fancy the heaven don't even know anything. Only when the whole earth shake, then the heaven shake, then they surprised. I thought the gods would know everything, even small gods. No, they don't know. Okay. Told you. That's why the master has to come down. Otherwise, what for? The god would do everything for you. They don't really care. They're too happy. Just like rich people, they don't realize how poor people would suffer. Like Marie Antoinette of France, they said to her, people, our citizens, don't have bread to eat. He said, then give them cakes. Did you understand? It's a very famous saying of the Queen Marie Antoinette of France. She doesn't realize, she doesn't understand what means no bread. She couldn't imagine anyone who has no bread to eat, meaning no food, hungry. But she did not capiche. She said, then give them cakes. Okay, so this is a problem when we are so rich, so powerful, then we indulge in all this luxury and we could not remember other people who suffer, yeah? yes, or maybe now and again we should be reminded of that. You know, there was a film called like My Housemate is a Millionaire or Billionaire. Yes, there was the son of a billionaire that in his tradition, family tradition, even though they're very rich and powerful, but every family member have to go and do two weeks labor work, you know, like everyone else, so that they don't lose touch with reality. You know, we have respect for money and the labor of other people, appreciate life. Then after he became the housekeeper of that woman who's in another company, which he doesn't know, he's not allowed to tell her, and he do all the household work, and then he fell in love with her, and then later they both get married, and they end the story. After married, then the story ends. But it's funny, she has already 3 children, you know, and divorced her, separate from her husband. Her husband left her with the 3 children, already elderly than him, and he still was in love with her. You know, some people like elderly women, so we have hope, eh? You and I, yeah? You and I, huh? Yeah. We 3 have hope, huh? Yeah. You just have to dye your hair a little bit blacker. It's too platinum, you know? It shows your age. Okay, where were we? Okay, after he said that, he vowed so sincerely, so all the heaven and earth were trembling. So all the gods and small gods and citizen gods looked down on earth and said, what is this? A bodhisattva burned himself as lambs to make offering to the teacher, just to hear one short sentence of one short sentence of the truth. You know, probably it's initiation as well, I think. You know, it's not just, well, I'm not sure. Yeah. It is so frightening. So all of them flew down from heaven and standing, you know, all over the firmament, full of them. They fill the firmament with their being, or the heavenly people. So they were very, very, so touched, so moved, that some of the heavenly beings cry. Because they cry, but they cry not like we cry, just a few drops. They cry and it becomes rain. And then they also throw down a lot of flowers to make offering to the king, the Bodhisattva king. And then the chakra god, oh, he must come at this time and still ask the king, you suffer so much, do you feel some regret? Imagine, huh? Imagine. There's nothing better to do than poking fun at people, even such stage of suffering already, still sitting there and ask questions. You know, typical Ashura, king of Ashura. Chakra has a lot of power, magic, and whatever he has. Always go down and test people. Already bought 1,000 holes and burning light already. All the heaven and earth are crying, and he still come down. You are regretting or not? Oh my God, what a God. I would tell him, get lost, you know. None of your business. And the king still say, no, I do not regret. And the chakra still say, but you're trampled like that. Who would not, huh? Huh? Wouldn't he trample if he bought 10,000, 1,000 in his body, the chakra god? But you're trampling like that. And you say you don't regret. How would I know? How can you prove it? Imagine, people suffer like that already, still ask for proof. How can? He's just a mortal. Oh, this kind of God. And then the chakra had asked like that, and the king vowed like, the vow like to all the Buddhas or whoever, you know, he said, if my heart truly not regret, you know, from beginning to the end, or sincere, then please let all the holes on my body disappear and my body regain the normal shape like before. because he was so sincere, so pure, that his sincerity moved 10 directions of all the saints and sages and Buddha and gods. Then suddenly all his holes, that burning hole, disappear, and he regained his beautiful body again, but it's even better than before. His body even more bright, with light, I guess. And he said, "World Honor One, Buddha, the king who brought 1,000 holes to burn as light to offer for the truth at that time, it was you. You suffered so much to ask, to request the truth, to search for the truth. Today you already have it all. Why you don't come out and teach us, yeah, and lecture to us, and give lecture? Why do you want to go to nirvana? Let all beings lose the lamp of the world, the light of the world, and lost the eyes of wisdom." Okay, so he continued to remember many more lives, but I think I let you go, huh? There are many more lives, almost as scary as that. Nobody could ever do this the way the Buddha did.
Message is not strong.
Yeah, Buddha. The Buddha Shakyamuni in the past life. That's what he did. Many things. And another one, he's a king, another king again, and then also probably the same, Also have, 84,000, 20,000 wives and concubines and 500 princes and 10,000 court official, yeah. And he's also very kind, very loving, etc., etc., yeah. But then he loved his subject as much as he loved his children, just as his children. But one day he also think, all this is ephemeral. I would like to search the Buddha's status, the status, the enlightened state of Buddhahood. So he also posts notice everywhere, say, whoever know the truth, come teach me, and I would reward richly whatever that person wants. So after a long time, there was a Brahmin who came again. Brahmin, huh? It's the same? The same Lao Dosai? No. Check it out. Maybe they all have the same name, just like in Spain, Jose, Mary, Joseph. I thought I see Lao Dosai before. Yeah, this is a Lao Dosai, yeah. So there's another one. Okay. Probably all the Brahmin have similar name, Lao Dosai, another Lao Dosai maybe. So he came to the king palace and say, "I am the one who has been practicing and knowing deeply the truth of Dharma, Buddha's Dharma, mean enlightened saints Dharma. Go inside and tell the king that I will teach him." So blah 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 blah. King happy, go out. Invited him in. Sincerely, humbly, and make a day, invite him up. Okay. And then the king and all the officer and all the people come and prostrate in front of him and request. Okay? You know that. Similar. Okay? All this humility, and sincerity, and ask. And then the Brahman Lao Dosai said, "According to my knowledge, do you know, it is very, very difficult. I have been practicing, accumulating the truth through a lot of diligent work and sacrifice, from very many far away, thousands of miles away, in order to gather all this knowledge. You, the king, look look at this like a cheap and simple thing. You know, he looked down upon the king's sincerity. All this prostration mean nothing to him. So he said the king is not respectful enough, not sincere enough. And the king sweat. Oh, this is such a different thing. Before, we didn't see any king sweat before. He's sweating, you know, like scared, you know, feeling a little bit scared. He said, oh, please, great master, so how could we do it? What kind of ceremony or condition, huh?
What manner you would use?
Manners, yeah, or festivity or request that we should do in order to do it properly. Please teach us. Yeah. And then there's another one here. There's another shock. And the teacher, you know, the Brahman said, if you nail 10,000 nails on your body, then I will teach you. And the king said, oh, yes, sir, I will do that. I will obey your command. But please give me 7 days. You have magical power. You know things in advance. Clairvoyance. Okay, good. At least you have good memory. Okay, after that, then I will, because I want to report to all my citizens so that they can come and also benefit from your teaching. Yeah, and also to say goodbye, because after 10,000 nails on your body, I don't think you will leave, no? Maybe you can try and tell me. How do you know if you didn't try? Yeah, but in India, many yogis, they tried it. They practice asceticism, you know? They lay on the nail bed to sleep. Or at least for a while, you know, really nail, pointed nail, sharp. They lay on it.
The one that they cut through the skin too.
Yeah. They just do all kind of things in order to gain wisdom, to gain higher level of enlightenment. All they have to do is just come to the Supreme Master Ching Hai, like you, right? I don't know how you get this enlightenment. Did you secretly nail your body at home? Pray for it or vow?
Probably we do other things.
Yeah, do other things. What did you do, baby? I mean, big baby.
It's a long story.
Long story? Maybe one day you tell us, huh? Yes. Write a book. She said, write a book. Okay. When we have a better place, you know, I stay longer, then maybe you can come and go, and then you have more time, and then you can tell. Okay? Right now, I don't know how long you stay this weekend. Maybe you're going home soon, so I just try to remind you things first, okay? From the Buddha. All right. Okay. And after 7 days, everybody heard about that, and they all come to the capital city. And then many of the representative, probably lower representative of the parliament people, come and request the king, you know, like before, you know, we represent the whole citizens of this country, come here to congratulate you and wish you a long life, 10,000 years, etc. Because we know that due to your merit, that our country are blessed with peace and prosperity. So please, do not leave us. Forsake the nailing stuff, so that we have someone to rely on, to depend on. You are like father to us, etc., you know, or similar. And then the 20,000 wives and concubines come after, say the same thing like before. Okay, I don't have to continue. I don't have to repeat the same thing. You know everything already. He knows. Okay. The Buddha sacrificed suffering and we're laughing. We are terrible people. We truly repent, don't we? We do, no? Oh, sorry about that. My disciple, they just make me laugh. I am so sorry. Forgive us. He's a Buddha already. He don't care anyway, right? that was a past life, right? Anyway, just a story, okay? And then, concubine, and then official court, and, everybody come and ask him to abolish this decision of nailing. And the king say, I have observed that life after life, so many countless lifetimes, he's still laughing. Please don't do it. You infect me. Let me read the serious story, please. There's chocolate. She keeps laughing. She's hiding and laughing. I see it. Look at her. You can laugh openly and finished, okay? Just openly laugh and finish it, so I can finish the job. Because there are many more lifetimes, do you understand? Not only one. The Brahma king, he definitely want to remind the Buddha of what is it all about, why he want to become Buddha, So he keep telling all this story as if the Buddha don't remember. And then the king said, I observed that many lifetime, life after life, so countless lifetime, I myself also running around in the cycle of life and death, all the time, and drowning in this kind of existence. This kind of body has been lost countless time already. And then all the body has been lost, has also been running after greed and anger and ignorance and sensual pleasure only. If we can count all the body's bones that has been rotten from life after life, then for myself, my body's bone would have been higher than the Everest, the Mount Everest, for example. He said, Tu Yi, I don't know where that country, where that mountain is. So for us, Everest is higher, so I say Everest. Okay, huh? He didn't say Everest here, but okay, so that you understand. I'm just like the Buddha. It has to be solid. Has to have a number or a position or location, so that you remember, huh? Okay. The head has been rolling, the blood has been flowing. It would have been, gathered together, it would have been like a 5-6 river already. And tears have been flowing. Could feel many of the, no, he has a number here. The tears, would have been, more than four oceans. Yeah. Before the blood flow more than 5 river, and this one more than 4 ocean. I told you, must have the number. Yeah. So all these lives and body has been reborn and died. It was a waste of time, waste of body. It has not been offered to seek the truth, to attain enlightenment. Therefore, all this body has been such a waste. So this time, I want to nail my body to offer to the Master to search Buddhahood. Okay, so at this time, I do this to offer my body in order to become Buddha. To use this merit toward Buddhahood. So do not stop me, because I do this also for you, for all of you. When I became Buddha, I will liberate you first, enlighten you first. This is a very great merit. It's a very great cause. So do not try to deter me. Yeah. After that, everyone keep quiet and don't say anything anymore, because they know he's determined to offer himself. And then the king went in front of the Master and said, please, can you teach us first? because after I nail myself 1,000 nails, then maybe I would die already without knowing the teaching. Yeah. So the master said something like this again, a quadran. Yeah. Everything is impermanent. You can tell the rest. Being born means having suffering, you to die, yes. Everything that appears here in the world has no ownership. So nothing you could own. Everything belongs to nothing. You also belong to nothing. And that's true, no? That's it. 4 stanzas. And then after that, the king was very happy, tell everybody, copy and give it to everybody, you know, to every day have to remind themselves to recite it all the time. And then the king tell them to nail him. Every king of the smaller kingdom and all the officials, all the wives, concubines, children, they all, you know, throw themselves on the ground and crying and, you know, yelling, lamenting. And the whole heaven and earth shake so much, waking all the gods up again. And they, surprised, woke up, looked down, huh? And then they felt such a rare phenomena, a rare sacrifice. So there was a very touch, they throw all the flowers down, the heavenly flower to offer. And then the chakra god come down again. Oh, isn't this guy? Huh? Well, mind your own business, I would say. You come down and ask. Not say, okay, I feel sorry for you, or are you pain, or anything. You sacrifice so much, suffer so much. What do you want to be? Huh? You want to be a Brahma god? You want to be the king of the wheel? I don't know, there's such a thing, I don't know what the king of the wheel is, but supposed to be. Or you want to be chakra god, or you want to be Maya, etc. He's worried, you know, that this king will take his kingdom, take his throne, more merit. You see what I mean? Yeah. It happened. It could happen. Jealous. I am the jealous God. That's what it is. Yeah. So the king replied, Reverend God, I forsake my own body just to request for the truth, you know, to enlighten truth, so that I can help all beings to be liberated like myself. But I do not request any merit on this heavens or earth merit, or to become rich or God or anything like that. And then the chakra god, he's a god of the astral, the chief god of 33 levels of astral level, of astral, you know, spiritual level. He's the chief of the 33 heavens. Yeah, chief of all the gods of the 33 heaven in the astral area. He asked, but I saw you suffering not peacefully. Of course. This God. How can? Yeah, how can? I asked. Nail yourself 1,000 times on your body and have to be quietly suffer. What the heck he wants, huh? Why don't he do it himself and he know how he can suffer quietly, you know? Yeah, that reminded me of the story. That one of the Zen master, you know, in the Zen story, one of the Zen master has a disciple. He doubted that whether his master is really enlightened or has any attainment or not. So one day he waits for his Zen master sleep. He came in and pulled his leg and twisted around. And the master wake up and, ow, ow, ow! You know, of course. And the disciple asked, you in pain, master? He said, of course I'm in pain. Then he said, if you still feel pain, then you're not enlightened, are you? Oh, God. I'm telling you. Yeah. Teaching a dog is easier. Fetch, sit. Yeah. So the Sakra god asked him, do you feel regretful what you've done? So the king said, no, I have no regret. But you say that only from my lips. How can you prove it to me? Oh, God. So the king has to vow again in all heaven. Like he vowed to all the 10 direction Buddhas, if my heart really have no regret, then please be witness. Because I only want to seek the truth, the liberating truth. I don't want any of the godly or earthly fruit of merit. So if it is true like that, let my body regain its normal appearance. And immediately, yes, all the nails popped out, and then his body became as normal, but much brighter than before. And at that time, all the heavens and earth and humans and all beings have seen such a sincerity of his heart. They're all clapping and happy and dancing. Yeah. World Honor One, the king that nailed his own body at that time is you now. Your heart, as great as the ocean, as wide as the sky, have destroyed many of the beings' wrong concept about spiritual practice, because they are just like drowning in mud, this quicksand, yeah, and suffocating, don't know how to help themselves. Please do not leave these pitiful children of yours, your children, beautiful children, and go into nirvana. And then he continued, remember another story. I don't know how many more stories until... You want to listen more, you want to go sleep now? Tell me the truth. I don't mind, whatever. I don't know when you can come again. You know? If you don't ask me to bore holes in my body, I do anything else. I do anything else, it's okay, rather. You know, compared to the Buddha sacrifice, I'm sitting here reading your story is nothing, okay? Okay. All right. How many? But I don't know, you sit there, are you comfy still? Tell me the truth. If you want to go sleep, I don't mind, whatever. I'm here just for you, you see? Not for me. Tell me.
So if you do this to teach us, so it's an honor to teach you and listen to you.
Okay, good. Wow. Have you been a diplomat or something? You know? Have you been like ambassador of some country? Okay. You know how to talk, huh? Probably he's learning from all this ancient talk, you know. Okay.
I have just a question.
Yeah.
There is something which is common for all these three stories.
Huh?
The stories that you just
Tell. Are they true or not true?
No. There is something which is common to all of the same things.
Yeah.
The same lesson.
Yes, similar lesson. Yeah, it's a different lifetime. Just the Brahma God want to tell the Buddha that in countless of lifetime he has to do an unimaginable sacrifice, you know? Because sacrifice money or wife or children is not as difficult as sacrifice your own body and suffering slowly like that, you know, not like a quick death. So the Brahman want to remind the Buddha the reason why he wanted to become Buddha and so much sacrifice he has done. So now he attained Buddhahood, he should not have forgotten what he wanted to do, liberate other beings, you know, even though difficult. Yes. So at least he should try. Yeah. And the Brahma saw that there are some numbers of beings are ready for this teaching, can be taught, can be saved. So please don't look at others ignorant group, but teach these who are ready to hear. Yeah. So he keep repeating the sacrifice of Buddha. So say, I prostrate to you. I remember one more time or another lifetime. This is a Brahman still speaking, yeah? That story already gone, and now there's a new story. So I remember another aeon. It's a very long time in the past. Also on this earth, there was a king. He always became king. No, probably he only tell a king story, but the Buddha has sacrificed also as animals or as normal men, also in many other life story. It's just when the king himself, in such a high position, power, and has everything, and still humbly requests just one or two stanza of the truth like that. You see what I mean? Then it's more magnificent. That's why he just tell the king story. Yeah. And then another king, his name is Brahman. the king, the earthly king named Brahman. He's not a Brahman. He has a son named Dhamalakim. The prince has great intelligence, but he likes to stay in quiet and remote area. He doesn't like luxury or this sensual pleasure. He loved to request teaching of elderly, of whoever he can. He loved to listen to teaching of any teacher, yeah, or he even dispatched his subordinate to go everywhere to collect or to tell wherever there is a good master, then he would come and listen or copy teaching, bring it back to him so that he can study. Every direction, yeah. But many times, many years like that, he hasn't found anyone who has the way to liberation. In the meantime, he was very unhappy. He always think about that. Yes. And then Chakra God, for God's sake, this guy, he came again. He's so near us, and he has nothing to do. So the Chakra God know the sincerity of the prince. So he changed himself. He used magic power to make himself into a Brahman person. He went to the capital. He went to the very crowded area to pronounce, all of you should know, I am the one who knows about the Buddha's teaching, the truth, the liberating method. Yes. Any of you want to listen, I will tell you. So then, of course, they come and tell the prince after they heard that. One of them come tell the prince. They say, outside the city, outside the wall, the palace wall, there is a person who proclaimed that he knows the truth. So, the prince was very happy. The liberating method, Guanyin method maybe. So he wear his best clothes, come out, and bring his subordinate with him. Greeting, welcome the teacher, and bring him in at home and prostrate to him and do all the necessity ceremony for the teacher. In the old time, it's like that. If you want to accept somebody as a teacher, you bring something, Like in China, you bring some tea, good tea, some food, some money, a red envelope, etc. Whatever you have, you can. And then go and prostrate to your master 3 times. And if he accept all that, then he accept you as a student. Yeah. And nowadays people don't do that anymore. Nowadays the master prostrate in front of the student. Please accept me. I have cookies. I have blessed food, I have cakes. Okay, after he treated him like a god, offer him food and drink, all the best from the palace. And then when the sun just rise up, Oh, they're describing the beautiful, sunrise and, the sunshine, all over the planets and everything, blah, 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 okay? Huh? Yeah. And then at that time, the weather is so fine and the energy is very peaceful. And the prince asked his people to make high days and then asked the teacher humbly, respectfully, to step up to tell us the truth, the teaching. The teacher, the Brahman came up, the chakra god in the form of Brahman came up and sit quietly, peacefully. And then the prince came in front of him, prostrate to him as a teacher, and then kneel there in front of him and put his palm together and request, Reverend Master, great master, not just a master, great master. We are covered with the walls of ignorance and greed and sensual pleasure for so many, many lifetimes because we did not have the chance to know the real teaching of Buddha, of enlightened saint. Today, we are lucky to meet you who knows the truth. We very sincerely, humbly request you, please mercifully teach us so that all of us here and others will bathe in the blessing and become, more enlightened, etc., etc., yeah? And then the teacher face become very stern, like this. His nose is up, maybe like that. To learn the truth is not an easy thing, huh? Maybe he say like that. Or maybe, to learn the truth is not easy thing, huh? I don't know. I don't know how he said that. But it cannot be a normal voice, kind of haughty and self-boasting, self-aggrandizing, whatever that was. Okay. I have spent a lifetime, years of, diligent quest and practice and go through a lot of hardship and trouble in order to know something, yeah? You have not even sweat a little bit and you want to learn it? You have done nothing worth it. So the prince, oh, sorry, master, please teach us how to do it so that we can serve you properly. Whatever you want for me, for my wife, for my children, just tell us, yeah? Just teach me and we will never go against your order. And the great master said, if you want to hear the teaching, you have to dig a very, very, very deep hole in the earth. About 10 trượng, I don't know how much, maybe 10 meters, something like that. And then at the bottom of this hole, have to have burning coals until it's red and flaming. And then you jump into that flaming hole, then I will teach you. Cha-cha. Every time it's different invention. Tell you, this God, they have nothing to do but to come and trouble people. Huh? What sin has the prince done? Huh? The only sin he committed was to want to know the truth. Yeah? And he would offer anything that he asked even. No, have to ask his own life. And in such a way, a suffering way. It's not like, okay, chop your head and die quick even. But there's one time they also asked to chop his head too. And he did that too. But, I shouldn't have told you in advance. Okay, and the prince said, yes, I will obey your command. And then after the prince asked his subordinate dig the hole already, then the king heard about it. This is different, a little bit different, huh? Yeah. A little pick your interest. Okay. And then from the king to all the royal household, everybody was so vexed, so unhappy, so scared, and they all come and try to stop him. But the prince really want to offer his body. He don't care about his body, so that he can know the truth. So he doesn't listen to any of their advice. Afterward, the king and all the royal household came to the master and say, "Please, great master, have mercy on us, and I say, erase this order. Delete this order. Forget this order. Don't make the prince jump into the burning hole. Anything else you want, we offer it all to you." But the master say, it's up to him. If he doesn't want it, then he don't have to do it. I can go. Yeah. He knows the prince would not. Would want it. So the king and everybody saw that this great master is not to reason with. So they also shake their heads, bow to him, and then all gone home. Don't say anything anymore. And then when he came to the palace, he put notes everywhere, say, all the citizens should know, in 7 days the prince will jump into the burning fire hole in order to sacrifice himself for the truth. If anyone want to come and share this event, you can come. Everybody come, and feel so sorry. And the representative of the people came up and also tried to stop the prince, say, "Your Majesty, Your Royal Highness, we heard that you, because of the truth, want to jump into the burning hole. We don't see any merit or useful things that happen yet, but we can already imagine the sorrow of the whole country and the king and everyone. So please, forsake this idea and stay with us so that all of the citizens have peace in their mind." And the prince say, "You please listen to me. Harmful or benefit is not the way we think. Yeah? Okay. Since time immemorial, how many times we die and born and die and born and become this and that, in heaven and hell, in the world, in human world, we can never count. It's too much to count. So just to say in the human world, because of greed and pleasure, and physical pleasure, indulgence, killing each other, there's countless of life. And even in heaven, after their merit run down, even the gods have to reborn again. And in hell, beings are being burned day and night, and many other kind of torture. It's terrifying. In a day, they be tortured to die and reborn, how many times to endure the suffering? So many suffering, they say all kind of things, like they have been shot at with 10,000 poison arrows, for example, like that. Or have to plow the field like an animal with a great burden on the back. This is a hell scenery, etc., etc. Or have to give their body to someone else to eat, to repay the karma. So many, etc., etc. He say all this kind of death or torture are just a waste. did not even bring any merit to self or to anyone. So today I do this with the intention to search for Buddhahood. That is a very noble cause, a noble reason. Whenever I became Buddha, I will teach you the truth and liberate you as well. Everybody, after hearing him saying all this from heaven to hell like that, they will all quiet, couldn't say anything anymore. They don't dare say anything anymore because they know it's the truth. Yeah. But before he jumped into the hole of burning fire, he request the teacher to please tell him first, because if he die, he cannot hear. So the teacher read some paragraph like this. Often you have to follow the loving heart. Loving heart. No, I say loving heart. Heart. Yeah. And erase all the illusionary thinking or the anger and the harmful action. Show your compassion, great compassion to all being. Because when you see them suffer, you would shed tears. You must practice the great heart, the great loving heart, and great tolerance, so that one day you will attain Buddhahood. And to do charity, but by the truth teaching. Yeah. Giving teaching instead of money or stuff. That is to give all beings the true teaching. That is the real Bodhisattva's way. Oh, this time is better, huh? Getting better all the time. Huh? You couldn't guess, could you? Before he jumped into the fire, the chakra, I don't want to mention this guy's name again. Chakra god come down again and hold his hand, the prince's hand, and ask him, please, Tari, I want to talk to you first. If a king has good merit and loving kindness, then all the citizens will also prosper and enjoy peace. We observe that the prince, has full of marriage and is really good for the people. And also the king have you as the successor, then he feel also very peaceful. Why? Because of such a stanza, this is a small short stanza. And then forsake all beings in your country. I think you should not do that. You should not be so stubborn. Yeah, he say that. So the prince say, the Chakra god comes also with a retinue of a lot of smaller gods and his entourage, yes. So he say, reverend all the gods. Yeah. I have observed also that many people only know when they're happy. They don't worry about the next day maybe have trouble or disaster. He know today alive, but he doesn't know the next day death. I sacrifice this body thus because I want to have this happiness, lasting happiness and bliss for myself and for all others. It's not because I don't love my parents or don't love them, the all beings or the citizens. Please do not, all of you, please do not try to stop me, because this is a great cause. And then he immediately jumped into the fire hole. This teacher, to burn in fire enough, why have to dig the hole? Yeah? And put fire at the bottom.
get out.
So he cannot get out, right? Oh, God. What a mind, huh? You know everything. Or have you?
I'm going through that.
You going through that?
I did.
You did? You burn it, you jump into the hole?
A lesson.
You read all that, you mean?
No.
Oh, lesson. Okay. One day you tell us. Okay. You say you went through all that. How deep was the hole?
I don't think that I could not see the end.
What? You don't even see the end. So deep? Oh God. You went to hell or something? You're forced to?
I almost was forced to.
Just to learn, right?
Somehow I.
Escape? Somehow what was that? I'm here. Okay. You were rescued, huh?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So he jumped into the fire, huh? And then all the heaven and earth trembled again. And everybody was so touched. Everyone was crying. And some cried very loud. And at the time that everyone was so sorrowful and frightened, and suddenly the whole fire turned into a lotus pond. Yeah, and all the beautiful fragrance come into people's nose, and they're happy. Yeah, and then a lot of flower from heaven just rain down on him. Even Chakra God and Brahma God have to praise the prince. Oh, precious, precious. To search for the truth like you will become Buddha. Yeah. World Honor One, the king at that time, is your father king in this lifetime. And your mother is a Maya queen, your mother at this time. And the prince who jumped into the fire hole was you. At that time, because of love for all beings, that you sacrificed us. Now you have attained the great Buddhahood. Please stay and teach all beings, so that they will sail through the suffering sea with a guide, with an enlightened guide. And then he tell more story, but I think we stop. Huh? We should really thank the past masters, monks and nuns and scholars who have taken time to record the Buddha's teaching after the master's nirvana. And also for the past and present persons, lay or monks or nuns who have really dedicated themselves, sacrificed their time and precious health or under any difficult situation to translate this so that I can read it to you. And we have to thank them. And may they be blessed forever by all the Buddhas, past, present, and future. May their merit be immense. May they be liberated forever. Thank you. This is, at least for once, the God are merciful and humble. Huh? The rest is just go around testing, making trouble, and making people suffer. So this Brahman, this time he's good. Yeah, he's almost dying also. He wants to know the truth before he lost his kingdom. So next time maybe we can continue. He's really determined to stop the Buddha going to Nirvana. He's really determined to keep the Buddha here. So he will keep telling all this sacrifice to remind the Buddha the purpose of his Buddhahood. Without this Brahman, the Buddha would have gone to Nirvana, and we wouldn't have Buddhism. We wouldn't have all this story. Yeah, nobody would tell all this story and the other story. No Anand, nothing. So we also have to thank the Brahman God at that time, huh? We thank you. I sit here to do my job so that you can see me a little bit more. Understand, yeah? Otherwise, I could go in the office and do it, you know? Okay, wow. There were airport for sale, you know, you heard that last night. On sale, and it's not very expensive. But I don't know, I was thinking airport. This is in the middle, airport. It's a big one, and it's in the middle of the land. Spain, you know, it's not near the sea or anything. There's a little pond or lake nearby, but I don't know, it probably has no trees and stuff like that, you know, just concrete, cement. I'm not sure if we will feel well in it, even though it is cheap. Big land, you know, have all facilities, all working condition. Do not cheat yourself, above all. You have to be honest with yourself, okay? It's not like I discourage you to become monks or nuns. To let someone become monk or nun is immense merit, according to Buddhism. You let your servant become a monk or nun, oh, immense merit. You let your brother, sister become monks, immeasurable merit. Life after life. Even the Buddha said, even if you build a whole big citadel of 7 precious stones, or fill the ocean with gold, the merit still cannot compare to someone who herself want to be a renunciate, or let somebody in your power to become a nun or monk. So I am not here. I'm not trying to stop you. You see? I wouldn't dare to do that. I just want you to know that it's not an easy way, okay? Yeah, it's okay. You don't have to be monks and nuns to be enlightened. You are already enlightened, all right? If you want to be monks and nuns, it's fine, but you have to be sincere, okay? Otherwise, you make trouble for me and defeat your purpose, yeah? Okay, huh? Yeah? Think about that. Thank you, all of you, for listening. I know, you don't say, but I know you love it. Even you don't say. I didn't do it anything. I didn't know. Oh, no. Who knows? Maybe you ask Brahma if I did it. I don't remember. Even if I did, this like maybe, yeah. But it's different kind of sacrifice, you know? It doesn't have to be so visible or I say, recognizable. Yeah. Okay, good boys, good girls, I see you later. Yeah, I love you and I feel very bad, the time always too short. You know,
At least we have it.
blink your eyes at the morning, blink your eyes it's evening, blink your eyes midnight already, and if we don't remember it's midnight, the neighbor will remember. Remember the story? The one friend visit another friend, and he saw a big gong, you know, in his doorway. He said, well, what are you putting that there for? He said, that's my clock. I said, what do you mean clock? He said, okay, I show you. And he come and bang, 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 and then downstairs, you're knocking at the door. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. I love you all so much. I couldn't do enough for you. Remember, hold on to the rail, okay? I'm not talking too much. Really helpful. Take care of yourself. Yeah. Thank you, Master. Thank you, Master. I'm sorry. I could stay with you forever, honestly. Just not possible on this planet. Maybe if we have a better place, then I stay longer, and then you can come and talk, huh? Every weekend I will appear at least, you know. From now on, if If not here, then other place every weekend. And just weekend you can see me. Okay? I will try. I'll try to stay, okay? If I can't, then I tell you. Okay? As long as, I can. Because sometimes just because of spiritual reason, I have to leave. But this time I'm trying to organize it,
Yes.
Like instead of going there, I just draw it. Some place can, some place cannot. Yeah. Some place, sometime I have to go there one time, at least one time, in order to make the connection and then draw it where I need to. Some place nowadays can. Up to now can. Recently can up to now. Recently can up to now. But I'm not sure about the future, you see.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Brahman and the Chakra, they don't let me see the future so easily. Yeah. Ciao. Yeah. Love you so much. Waiting in to see you, the students down there, and outside, not like finished job yet. Oh man, what kind of people who don't ever have enough to see one person? Yeah, not like a movie star or anything. Yeah? Okay. Why are you sitting there?
I just came one ago.
Oh, you just come now? Did you have things to eat or not? Yeah? Did they have some extra food all the time? I told him yesterday. Some late coming people have something to calm their stomach, Doesn't have to be luxury or anything, just something to calm the stomach because it was gastric. Especially after traveling, your stomach don't feel well. If you don't eat something, then it's very sour inside and it could cause trouble, Not because we really care too much about food, but traveling causes stomach trouble, okay? Eat something before you sleep, okay? Eat something after you sleep. Okay. Was it good, the story, yeah? Yeah. Tell you, all the gods are very naughty. Naughty gods. All the master is good. Yeah. What is all that down there? Cake?
Okay.
You said you never looked and then make offering, Before you make me bore a hole, Take the cakes, please. I love you so much. Is it working? Okay. I love you very much. I want to spend a lot of time with you all the time. Just the condition in this world is not always possible. You understand everything I say? Yes. I'm sorry for me also. Not just you. Close the door, otherwise come in here. Yeah. Otherwise the neighbors will come and tell us what time it is. Even though we all have clock already. We all have a telephone, we all know what time, but he'll come and remind us. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. It's 12. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, you guys are coffee, not coffee, okay, huh? It's so squeezy like this. You are really good. I mean, at least apparently good. In heaven, we can be together all the time. It's more sure. More sure. Over there's no time limit. Yeah. And each one can have one master to take home. to come home, to love, yeah, to care for, to have company. Here, even if the master manifested many bodies, you don't receive. And the physical body of you so big, you can't put it in your pocket to take all that. Physical body is really different from the heavenly bodies that we have. Okay, we make the best out of our situation. Yeah. I'm coming home now, checking out all the possibility of a better, bigger lands, but today we have some, but it's not always as good as we want it, That the place has to be suitable in many different ways. Have to have, at least trees, many trees. We practitioners, we like nature, So even though, for example, the airport is very cheap and have all the facility, it's affordable. But what do we do with all the cement? I don't know if we feel well in it. I imagine it, and I thought maybe we don't feel well already. Even though we sit there, but we have nothing around it, I don't see any trees around, do you?
Yes,
It's really concrete. I'm not sure if you will feel well in it. Maybe you feel well anywhere, of course. Yeah?
，master 什么那里都可以。
Yeah, but master won't feel well. That's the problem. I'm used to the trees, I like it. I like oxygen from the trees. I like to see greenery. And you don't know it, but it affects you a lot.
Yeah.
There is some experiment in some school, school. They have two schools, one with a lot of greenery and one with nothing. There's a big difference between the students of two schools. Yeah. They're healthier, they're more intelligent, more concentrated, easy to learn. The concentration span is longer, They don't get distracted so easily. And they're more peaceful. That's why we have to protect the environment, because it protects us.
Yes.
All the trees, they don't say anything, but they quietly radiate their peacefulness, and the oxygen from them is helping us to calm our mind. Imagine if we don't have enough oxygen. I don't know, scientifically speaking, it's like that. But before I knew all the scientific research, I already feel that trees are good for me. I just feel good, being under them. And even my dogs, they try to find a tree to know their neck or something, or lay under the tree. See what I mean? Yeah, it's cooler and it's just feel peaceful. So even though I'm very tempted to buy the airport with all the facilities and big room and everything, I'm not sure if we like it. Besides, I'm not sure how long we can bear it, And if I have to live there day in, day out, waiting for you, it's probably too dry. Suffocating. Yeah. So there's another place nearby here. It's not very big, but it's big enough for us to use. If we don't have retreat, like many thousand people come at once, then it's okay. And you come every weekend, whenever you have time. Whoever has time, they come weekend. Understand? Then probably just several hundred at a time. It's very nice. But since we have to make more facility, there's only houses, some houses there, apartments, or maybe 4 or 5 bathrooms maximum. So every place has something. Of course, there are islands and all that. Of course, maybe we can put our money together and buy it, but I'm not sure if it's all worth it, I'm not sure. I'm not sure of anything. Also, I have to feel good, feel good in it. Feel good that we go there, we will feel happy. Yeah. We have no rush, or maybe I just take the one nearby here, and very near the beach, and have some trees, right? It looks like I have some trees. Did they have a video coming back?
Yes, he's working on it tomorrow morning.
Working on it, okay. Why? Why has to work on it?
He's alive and he wants to get his own.
Okay. Oh, but I think the toilets, no problem. We can rent them immediately. Yes, sir. This is okay then. But I also am not sure because so many people, maybe they're not used to it. It's a camping area maybe, but nobody ever camped there. They always stay in the room, right? Yeah, not too many people camping. So they're not used to with this influx of so many people, especially all this kind of face, you know? Slit eyes and from where, you know? Yeah. It's not only Taiwan, it's China, Thailand, Vietnam, Burma, Mongolia, Japan, they all look similar. It's all, you know. Eat so much rice, so the face, the eyes look like rice grain. Maybe it's okay. 1 second. I have to work here, but at least you can see me, huh? Wow. Okay. Wow, good. Wow. 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 No, they have neighbor, but she said the neighbors are nice, they don't feel bothered, even party until 3 o'clock in the morning. But that's what the owner say, but we don't know yet until we get there. Yeah, that's good. It's good. Mm-hmm. Okay, it's okay. We can wait, huh? September until it's clear. Huh? If we buy, then she won't book again. She won't book anymore then. 6 bathrooms. That's all we have over there. So I reckon each one of you weigh about 3 hours. You know, to take turn, you know, it's similar to Thailand. Now your dream broken, huh? Before, and now, But when they see all these farmers coming, all kind of nationality farmers, don't know what they're planting. They just come to harvest. And I don't see any olive trees there. So I don't know what kind of excuse we have to keep this land as a farmland. I don't know. We don't know until we try, okay? Wait until the quiet neighbor who don't mind the party until 3 o'clock in the morning, see all of you coming. Then we will see the test, no? Even Chakra God will not come down test us and say, forget this group. They're too powerful. Overwhelming with population, you know? We overwhelm him with manpower, you know? Yeah, dare him come down here, huh? Test any of us, we will test him instead. Huh? Okay, wood oven and gas. 3,000 square meters. The orchard is 3,000, and the next big place is 4,000. It's not like the whole place, yeah. And then thousands of people can sit under fruit tree. I don't see any fruit trees there, or in the garden. Only 1,000 people? Oh man, okay. There's a hill also available. How can we use it if it's a hill? You know, sitting upside down. You can sit and then have an umbrella next to it. Greenhouse, 2,000, yeah, that we can use that one, huh? 2,800 square meters. How many people can sit in it? 2,800, right? 1 square meter for one person, is that correct? You all have to go on diet, okay? You have to slim down. The house next door also small. Normally 1 square meter for each person, but now I reduce it to half a square meter. So all of you, go on diet, okay? No more eating for 1 week. Don't complain if there's no food in the kitchen. My God, eating vegetarian and it's like that. Okay, I guess we could manage, you know, if we don't have a retreat, if we don't have a big influx of people coming at the same time. then it's no problem. Whatever place is, it's always good. Oh, it's just that we don't have room to move. If we want to have like a festival, everybody can come together, you know? And like Mother Day, Christmas or something, then it will be kind of, yeah, it's short. Every place has something that I don't like and I like, you know? Good and bad. Especially only 6 toilets. But this we can rent, it's okay. We can make a quick temporary bath shelter, you know? Yeah, just put a canvas and, divide it and then take a shower inside. And then we can make like a free water system, a big pipe, you know, and then put some bucket under, and then everyone has a tap, you know, and you can clean your teeth there and talk at the same time. Your teeth real? Yeah. What are you talking about? It's real. Mind your own teeth. Otherwise, we will never have enough bathroom for all of you, you know. I will stretch a pipe, you know, a water pipe, a long water hose, yeah? And then either make water tap on it or just dig holes, you know. Yeah, I get just one control tap, you know. And 6 o'clock, everybody come out. Stand in front of your hole. Your name on it. Now I'm going to open the tap. Begin. Quickly brush your teeth. You have 3 seconds. Yeah. Everyone stand in line. No time to chat, you know. That'll be fun, huh? Yeah, tell you. Dreaming costs nothing. Yeah, we buy some places, but we can't always use it. I don't know, it depends also on your big karma as well, you know, collective karma, it's not only me so if we can have this, then it's good. If we cannot, then it's okay. Yeah? And just don't come all together at one time, then it's okay. I will try to stay long, huh? Okay, and every weekend you can come. I don't mind, it's more comfortable for you, yeah? I have my hut and my own bathroom, I don't care. What? We are okay. We are okay. I was thinking, it's like, we are. I wonder what kind of language. What do you mean is okay? It's okay. Yeah. I'm okay too, huh? Yeah, like Chinglish. Yeah. If it would be good if we have a big hall, you know, then everyone can sit in, and then I just sit in one place and everybody can see me. That would be the best, you know. But if not, then at the moment, that place is probably bigger than this one. It just don't have enough bathroom. I don't know, probably have to go and look. If I look at the TV, maybe I see it. At the video. When we're ready, tomorrow morning. Yeah. Okay. Maybe we can move there. Also, very little facility. But it has water, no? Lake, so nice. There's a long walk around the lake. You can walk, exercise, very nice. It's just also very small, 2,000 square meters. And I don't know how long it lasts, because right now maybe enough, but if more people come, you know, then not enough. Okay, it doesn't matter. Thank you anyway for your love. The flashlight. It's a magical power of the Earth Kingdom. Look at this. See? Now there's plenty of magical power. It's so common. If 100 years ago even, this is a miracle, right? That I can talk to you with this machine. Incredible.
I want to break these chains of my desperation.
Téléspectateurs bienveillants, merci de vous être joints à nous pour le programme d'aujourd'hui intitulé Histoire bouddhique, le mérite de la charité, le respect des 5 préceptes et Brahma demande le Dharma, 10e et dernière partie dans Entre maître et disciple. Restez sur Supreme Master Télévision pour plus de programmes positifs. Que la tranquillité intérieure apporte la paix et l'harmonie dans votre vie. Benevolent viewers, thank you for joining us for today's program entitled Buddhist Stories, the Merit of Charity and Keeping the 5 Precepts, and Brahma asks for Dharma, part 10 of 10, on Between Master and Disciples. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television for more positive programming. May the tranquility within bring you a life of peace and harmony.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/BND.